Perez Hilton here, and a warning. I am not Team Blake Lively, and I am not Team Justin Baldoni either. I'm about to be critical of him, and if that triggers or upsets you, don't watch. Because I know people are heated, and you're entitled to your opinion just as I'm entitled to mine. As I've been sharing with you all, I have been going through the amended lawsuit that Justin Baldoni's attorney filed last night against B-list actress Blake Lively and her husband Ryan Reynolds. Included in this amended complaint is a 150-page addendum detailing beat by beat the whole It Ends With Us saga. Check out my previous videos from today. And this leads us to February 28th, 2023, where Baldoni texts Taylor Swift's bestie's husband. He's not at this point working on the movie. He's not involved in the film, but Justin Baldoni texted Ryan Reynolds. He's not a saint. To me, this reeks of social climbing. He is smart. He knows what he's doing. But you might have a different take on this. And I read verbatim from Justin Baldoni to Blake Lively's husband. Hey Ryan, Justin Baldoni here, the guy who brought his literal baggage to his meeting with your wife. I asked Blake for your number well over a month ago and have wanted to text you for a while now, but my good old nerves got the best of me. Emily and I have a very small circle. We live out in the country in Ojai and pretty much just hang out with each other. We've known all our closest friends for years, and I don't really have any close female friends that my wife isn't also friends with, let alone married ones. And so I guess this is just an awkward text to say I'd like to be friends. Wait. Okay, well, I'm thinking this through in real time. This is just an awkward text to say I'd like to be friends. Okay, maybe it's not that bad. Ryan Reynolds is an A-lister, but maybe it's really just about Blake Lively and the fact that they are working in such an intimate capacity with a sensitive subject matter, and he just wants to butter her up by buttering up her husband and also make it seem like it's all cool, dude. I'm not... Oh God, my brain is exploding. Maybe he was worried about perception and that he might be upset with all of the text messages back and forth, which, I don't know. I've been in many movies and TV shows, and it's highly unusual, the kind of text message exchange that these two had throughout shooting in their movie. So maybe it's not even about being friends with him. Perhaps it's about her. Let's continue. Blake also sent the sweetest message to my wife unprompted, saying something similar, which just made me respect her and your union more. I've been a supporter and admirer from afar of both of yours for years, blah, 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 blah. God, he really laid it on thick. Jesus, this is such a long message. You're in a class of your own, and I so appreciate the way you move in this world as a man, but also you're both as a couple, blah, 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 your work-family balance, blah, blah, oh God. He lays it on thick. I aspire to be like you, blah, 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 blah. Jesus, like, this is just exhausting. He's exhausting. God, it's like there's so much. Blake told me that one of the reasons she and you leaned in was because of the love I have for my wife. It was by far the most meaningful reason I've ever had someone want to work with me. Oh, wow, look at this. There's a typo, but I know what he was trying to say. Quote, I hope my late night texts with her haven't been too annoying, and I am really looking forward to all of us spending time together. My family is coming for half the time, which is going to be hard for me as we haven't spent more than a week apart in 11 years, but we will make it work, and I know my kids are excited to make some new friends in yours. I'm going to do everything I can to get Blake out at least a few days earlier than before, blah, 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 blah. And finally, congrats on your gorgeous son. That kid sure won the lottery. Oh, Jesus. Ryan responded to Justin saying, what a loving and generous message. Thank you. We're both looking forward to getting to know you and your family better. We're also big fans over here since before we met and more so after. You've been a wonderful collaborator with B, and that means a great deal to both of us. Being a stand-up person is everything, and you've been just that since day one. Thank you. Wow. Oh boy, here's where he starts to lay the groundwork. You've hit the jackpot with B. She literally passes on every film and every filmmaker all the time. But one thing I know, and I speak from a deep wellspring of experience here, having her in your court behind the scenes as a creative is invaluable. No, that's what caused all the drama. Some of the greatest creative decisions I've made are in fact Blake. Aww. The acting is a small piece of a pretty astounding patchwork quilt of creativity. More than anything, I rely on her taste. Far beyond movies, I rely on her taste for all aspects of my businesses. That multidimensional creative output is something I can see in both of you. I'm excited for you to work together. I'm excited for Blake to crack open her creative piggy bank with someone as dynamic as you. This is gonna be incredible. Blah, 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 blah. He talks about Deadpool. I mean, it is nice and sweet to see him talk about how much he and his wife work to never be split apart, meaning only one of them films at a time. And that was not possible in this period because she was working on It Ends With Us and he was working on Deadpool. Perhaps that contributed to things. Perhaps the being apart and the stress of that and the unhappiness manifested itself and she took it out on Justin Baldoni. That's a good theory. He adds, looking forward to seeing you and thank you again for all you're doing. I happen to adore you, Justin. XO, Ryan. He didn't sign it, Ryan. He just said XO. All right. I'm still working my way through this 150-page document, so come back later for even more. Thoughts on this? Let me know in the comments section. This is so much. I'm a little overwhelmed, but I am grateful for everything and you.